Microsoft has made some sweeping changes to a lot of different things, and I think it all coincides with, of course, the Starfield situation. With that being said, I wanted to go over some of this stuff and jump kind of into it because a lot of people have questions and have been asking about this. And so when you look at it, and you look at it from kind of a point of view like what I'm looking at it, I think it's like a huge win for Xbox. And not only is it a huge win for Xbox, but it is a huge win for a lot of gamers because they were asking for this. And, you know, if you're a platform holder, you've got to be able to go out there and make sure that people can absolutely 100%, you know, get what they're asking for, get what they're asking for from gamers and things like as gamers. So nice to see that. And again, it shows that Microsoft is very self-aware now and doing things much differently than what they've done in the past. So we might as well get into it. Should be a very interesting and good video. I'm curious to hear a lot of the feedback when we get done with this video. So leave some comments. Let me know what you think as always. So again, we kind of have come full circle with Xbox. Xbox started things off, and Xbox Live was absolutely amazing. It was like the big thing, clearly. And even to this day, I mean, I think that Xbox Live defined not only a generation of gaming, but gaming in general. So when you see them kind of give up Xbox Live as a whole, you go, okay, well, what's going on now? And now we get a better idea of the full rundown of the list of games available in the replacement for Xbox Games with Gold. So it looks like it's going to be arriving with 36 titles, which is pretty impressive if you think about it, because we were only getting 24 titles a year with Gold. So seeing that the core gamers are going to have access to 36 games is pretty incredible. So Games with Gold replacement, Game Pass Core launches September 14th with, looks like, 36 titles available to play. Microsoft previously announced a change back in July when it confirmed that Core would include the ability to play online and get access to a catalog of at least 25 games. Anyone who is already a member of Xbox Live Gold will automatically become an Xbox Game Pass Core member on the 14th, with no change in pricing. Now, in the UK, Games with Gold is currently $7 a month, or, you know, it's like $60 a year for the price or whatever. But now Microsoft has detailed the full list of 36 games sets to be available via Xbox Game Pass Core at launch, and it includes a selection of games from Microsoft's own franchises such as Gears of War 5, Halo 5, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, Fable Anniversary, and Fallout 4. A selection of top indies are also included, such as Among Us, Firewatch, Gang Beasts, Limbo, Spiritfarer, Stardew Valley, Unpacking, and Vampire Survivor. So really, really good games if you want to get kind of technical about it. I'm going to go down real quick and talk about each of the games. So you have Among Us, which is a very good game. You have Astroneer, Celeste, which is a game that was in the Game of the Year competition a couple years ago. Dead Cells, Descenders, Dishonored 2, Doom Eternal Standard Edition, Fable Anniversary, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Firewatch, which, listen, I'm not a huge indie fan. Anybody that knows me or follows me knows that I'm not a huge, you know, indie fan. I'm not. But I do love Firewatch. It was a game that I absolutely loved. I thought it was brilliant. You know, it was super interesting. It didn't take a super long time to beat, which I think is also very interesting. But, you know, again, they did a really good job with it. And, you know, like I said, I'm not always huge on, you know, some of these indies and things, but the fact that was such a good game, I thought was pretty damn incredible. Forza Horizon 4 Standard Edition, Gang Beasts, Gears of War 5 Game of the Year Edition, Golf with Your Friends, Grounded, Halo 5 Guardians, Halo Wars 2, Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, Human Fall Flat, Inside, Limbo, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Overcooked 2, Payday 2, Power Wash Simulator, Psychonauts 2, Slay the Spire, Spiritfarer Farewell Edition, Stardew Valley, State of Decay 2, Juggernaut Edition, Superliminal, The Elder Scrolls Online, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, Unpacking, and Vampire Survivors. So that is a hell of a list, as far as I'm concerned, that we're seeing with Game Pass Core. So yeah, nice to see that they're actually doing that, and they're going all out with it from the looks of it, which I think is super important going forward because people wanted a good selection of games, and I think it's a heck of a selection. Yeah, it's not the selection that regular Game Pass gamers get. Obviously, you're not getting access to like the latest Halo campaign or the latest Forza Horizon, but it's like if you're just looking for some stuff to play, I think that there's obviously going to be stuff in there for you. Now, for me, when it comes down to missing games with gold, people might go, oh, well, this is a much better list. I get that. But the one thing that I liked about games with gold was you kept your games as long as you were subscribed. And usually it was some kind of obscure indie game or smaller game that I didn't own. So even if I wasn't going to play it, it was nice to add it to the library or whatever, and have that option if I wanted to. Sometimes it was a little bit of a hit as well. So yeah, that's nice to see that they're kind of fixing that up as well. They said they plan to update the Game Pass core library 2 to 3 times a year. If you're interested in the full library that updates more frequently, check out the other Game Pass memberships. So yeah, nice to see that they're kind of going in right there with that. Listen, they've done some pretty good jobs. That is a huge change as far as I'm concerned. That is a massive change to what they're doing. And, at the end of the day, I think it's the right move. You have to move on, and you have to be able to offer fans something pretty big with what they're doing. So yeah, nice to see that happening. And again, I think people, sometimes we get into this little bit of a stage where we're a little bit, to that point where we're like, oh, well, we deserve everything or whatever, you know what I mean? So that's something that I think us as fans can kind of agree on, at least, that they're trying. They're trying to kind of do these things and change these things to where, we don't really get the law that we normally would, So I like the fact that they're doing that, and it's such a change from back in the day. It really just goes to show that the old Xbox, the old Microsoft is long dead, and hopefully long live the new Xbox. As far as I'm concerned, this one seems much more consumer friendly and much more about taking care of the fans and gamers and things like that. So hopefully we get more from this, but it sounds like an incredible deal. Like if you're just somebody who's interested in playing online and you're interested in hopefully so this will be something that you're interested in. But let me know, because you never know. So let's wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. I certainly appreciate it. You guys have been amazing. I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews. Take it easy. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. Thank you so much. Crap Gamer out.